The owner of this building, Mr. Taiwo Ikudaisi, a landlord at Ije-Ododo died yesterday morning as a result of the shock he received after this building had been marked. This thing has started since August last year, when the Lagos State government came to mark these houses along this pipeline at Agai. This is the building of one of this is the fifth person that had died as a result of the shock owing to the markings of the building. He's a friend, a brother, a landlord, and a neighbor. He lost his life because he could not bear the shock of having to see his building demolished by the Lagos State government. Even after we have had issues, we have had consultations, we have talked, we have seen the government officials, we have done everything necessary, the government still feel it's not important to come to our aid. We have done everything we can to tell government that we are not on accusation, but you can see all these buildings are marked for demolition. All these buildings are marked for demolition, even though we are not on accusation. The owner of the place could not bear it anymore, and then he died. So I'm doing this video because even though this is exactly what the Omo-Oniles got themselves into doing. Lagos State government had directed that the contractors move to the original approved road that had been approved since over 2-3 decades ago. So despite the directive from the Lagos State governor about a month ago, they still feel, the Omo-Onile still feel they have control of the road, they have control of the land. As far as I'm concerned, the government has control of every land, but somehow the Omo-Onile feel they are more powerful. And even though the government has given directive that they go to the original site to construct their road, they still feel they must come here and build, thereby demolishing people's houses. And the Lagos State government up till now had not deemed it necessary or important to call them to order, the Omo-Oniles. They are saying that they own the land. The Omo-Onile says they own the land and that government cannot tell them what to do. This is unfortunate. I started to do this video because I have lost a friend in Mr. Taiwo Ikudaisi, because he could not bear the shock of building or having his building demolished. This man is close to 60 years old. I wonder where these people want him to go to after he had labored and built his house where he is supposed to rest after retirement. These are some of the houses, these are some of the buildings that are said to be going to be demolished. All of these places are going to be demolished according to the Omo-Onile, not the state government. I want the state government to as urgently as possible before more lives are lost, to please call these people to order. Call these people to order. Let them go back to the original approved road so that lives will be saved. Government, as far as I know, is supposed to provide accommodation, roads, and other facilities for hospitals for people, not demolishing what people have managed to, labor for. So therefore, it is very important. It's very important for the authorities in charge. It's very important for the authority in charge to do the needful. It's very important for the authority in charge to do the needful. 2 weeks ago, when the Omo-Oniles organized with the Chinese people, organized a caterpillar to start working on this man's land. That's exactly where the shock. That's exactly where the shock got so much into him, and then he could not bear it anymore. We took him to hospital. He's been there for about 2 weeks before he finally died on the 24th of December, of January, sorry, on the 24th of January 2021. I'm doing this. I'm doing it with the mindset that Lagos State government and those in charge will see and do the needful concerning the situation of the people of this road construction. The people who are concerned should do the needful.